welcome to another episode of the Mark and Mike Show. And believe it or not, we're finally going to do a two-stroke ride. So Mike is on his KDX200 and I am on my KTM 300XC. And this is the first time we've gone out in probably around 6 months, and we're both a bit rusty.
Not sure my bike's warmed up enough for this, not to mention me.
And normally we do a little longer warm-up loop before we hit the single track, but Mike found this trail, which is actually an awesome trail, but it's not necessarily the best warm-up trail. So I kind of took my time. It wasn't too quick.
Oh man,
that felt a little harder today than it did last time. So when I did it before, I went this way.
Yeah.
You can see how much harder it would be.
That's a nice trail though.
Yeah.
But I'm not broke in yet.
Neither am I.
My rear brake's too high. I put that thing on there.
Yeah.
And
You
it's
hang up on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you may recognize this little section here from my BMW video. This is the first spot that I took my BMW off-road, and of course it's quite a bit easier on the KTM than it is on the BMW. And this section down here, someday I plan on taking the BMW down this pretty easy single track right here. I think it would actually be a lot of fun on the BMW. The day that I was up here, I didn't want to do it by myself. I was riding alone. Probably turn around here though and head back up the trail instead of continuing, because the trail becomes, you can see, quite a bit harder here, and it would be no fun being on the BMW on this little section of single track, even though we'll probably do it.
Almost got stuck.
Nice little trail.
Yeah. I'm more worn out than I thought I'd be. These are easy trails. Wow.
I'm starting to warm up, so I mean,
okay.
riding wise.
And our intercoms are not working there in this ride, so anytime you hear Mike talking, he's talking to himself.
You know, it's definitely easier trails that'll get you, because they got loose stuff all over them.
Or maybe he's talking for the camera to make it a little more interesting.
So that one's not marked.
Is that the one that was up there, do you think?
I don't, maybe it came out on the road there maybe?
Yeah, I bet it is. You want to try it?
And then the other one's marked easy, but I don't want to try any of these solo, you know.
Yeah, well why don't we go up that, because I think that's just going to go up to the road, and then come back,
and then we'll go down that. Okay, I'll follow you so I can get some footage.
And I'm sorry about my camera being aimed down too low. Eventually I'll fix that in the video. It just took me a little bit to figure that out. And so you can hear I'm about to eat some spiders or some bugs or something. I'm spitting them out.
This one isn't used very often. Okay. Oh, that's tricky. Wow. Through the branches, over a log. There we go. That's cool. We gotta figure out what the name of this trail is. It's great. Nobody knows about it. It's not all chewed up. Absolutely stellar traction so far. This is amazing. Uh-oh. Look at that. Well, Marky.
And this really was a cool trail, but there were so many branches you just couldn't build up any speed because you couldn't see where the trail went ahead of you.
I just ate a mosquito. It was delicious.
Yeah, you know, my problem is with all these branches, I can't see where the trail
Yeah,
is.
exactly.
Man.
I didn't even notice the log until you went down there. I would have done the same thing.
And I'm thinking, I bet I could jump it, but it's at an angle there.
Yeah,
I'm
just
sure
sliding.
I'm going to slide off.
Yeah.
And it's a little bigger than I'm probably able to jump anyway.
Yeah, all these branches make it interesting. Okay.
I was looking through some of our old videos when we were doing kind of a funny wave or a bunch of claps.
Right.
It was so hard to sync those up because we'd have like 4 or 5 claps, and it's like, well, which one goes with which camera? Do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
What's that?
Do you want to go first or do you want me to go
Why
first?
don't you go first? Mark's getting ahead of me.
And as I mentioned earlier in the video, my rear brake is adjusted way too high, so every time I apply the brake, especially going downhill, I end up just locking up the rear wheel, making it kind of hard, especially with me being out of practice. And Mike always brings a whole bunch of tools with him, but of course this is the one ride where as we're loading up the truck, we decided to leave him at home.
You don't have a number 10, do you?
In my tool set, we didn't bring.
Oh, where's your tool set? Because
I don't think I have a 10mm wrench.
all right. I don't know if you notice, every time I put my rear brake on, my back end's just sliding out because it's just so high. Yeah, like that trail, which was pretty easy, my back wheel's locking up all, if it's downhill like that.
Yeah.
And then of course Mike's camera dies and mine's been adjusted down too low, and then I get this mud on here, so there's a big portion of our ride that just didn't make the video. But eventually I got my camera fixed and cleaned up, and one cool thing up here is you get to ride on the road where it interconnects the trail, so it's legal to do that, which is actually a lot of fun. And for some reason Mike loves this little section of trail right here. It's like a rock bed with these great big old rocks in it, and it just kind of beats you up coming through here. It's not quite so bad on my 300 as it is on my my 250SX, but still everything's always a lot of fun.
You were all over the place.
I was all over the place.
Yeah.
So eventually we kind of got back to our normal selves after warm up here, but for some reason all day I was riding one gear too low. I think I've gotten a little better with my throttle response, and so I'm not quite so scared. I don't need to lug the bike quite so much, but definitely I should have been riding one gear higher.
So I say after this, I mean, I don't know, you just want to go take our warm-up loop back to the truck and see how we feel?
Yeah, I'm good. I was thinking that I'm feeling really good, but I'm also getting tired.
Yeah.
And I don't want to have us get hurt.
Don't want to make a mistake.
Yeah.
Electric start, baby.
And I'd laid my bike on its side while we were parked here, which is probably the problem.
Man, that 300 sounds nice.
Which way?
Yeah,
That way or that way?
that way.
All right.
And you can hear once I get going on this trail here that I need to shift up one more gear, pick up just a little bit more speed, but as I mentioned, I was just riding one gear too low. But it does feel good to have, where I'm not so jumpy on the throttle like I used to be. I used to have a finger on the clutch all the time because I would get whiskey throttle, and I needed to be able to bring that back. So apparently that problem's gone, and here we are at the end of our ride. We really had a good time. It was good to get back up. Hopefully we'll get up again. And if you like our videos, be sure to subscribe and feel free to comment. I really enjoy listening to the comments. And as always, thanks for watching. We have fun making these.
That was actually kind of fun.
Yeah.
You're right, though. You don't want to go too fast because you could easily find somebody coming in the other direction.
Yeah.
Going really slow.